Bartender, don't shut it down like you don't know my face. Neon on the table, ash in my hand, rain tap tapping that back door frame. I've been here so long, I've forgotten my plans. Now the night got my number and it called my name. I came in for one drink and a little old lie. Told myself I was done with the hurt, but the clock kept ticking, and so did I, like a bad old habit in a work shirt. The glass got foggy, the mirror lied, my coat still wet from the street outside. It's last call weather, and I'm still here, smoking the ceiling, smoking my tears. A love can turn to a season, that's true. I don't leave it behind, it follows me through. It's last call weather, cold as sin. I keep moving in the shape I'm in. Your name sits heavy in the jukebox hum, in every low note and every slow grind. I see your hands where the ice cubes come. I see a shadow at the edge of my mind. You said don't make me the reason you stay, but I stayed anyway. Wrong is rain. Now I know what a vow can pay, when it stays too long and learns your pain. Swings open, let the wind come in. It knows my face, it knows my skin. It's last call weather, and I'm still here, smoking the ceiling, smoking my tears. A love can turn to a season, that's true. I don't leave it behind, it follows me through. It's last call weather, cold as sin. I keep moving in the shape I'm in. I used to call it fate, now I call it cost. Used to call it ours, now I count what I lost. If I walk out clean, I walk out alone. If I stay one more minute, this room gets my bones. It's last call weather, and I'm still here, smoking the ceiling, smoking my tears. A love can turn to a season, that's true. I don't leave it behind, it follows me through. It's last call weather, cold as sin. I keep moving in the shape I'm in. Don't turn up the lights yet, let the dark finish talking. I know this coat ain't mine. I've been wearing your winter like it belonged to me. Your friends call me first when the furnace go out. I know the lock on your door, the crack in your key. I know how to get through when you're all talked out. I picked up your pieces from 100 floors. I've smiled through the trouble like that's what men do. But every favor I'd done at your front door was another small piece I never gave back to you. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, I stayed so long, I answered the blame. I kept your house warm, I kept my face cold. A man can disappear in the things he holds. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, a little more love, a little more shame. You said, baby, you helped me breathe, and I believed it then. So I cut my words down to fit your room. I learned your silence and I wore it then like a cheap old cuff in the edge of June. I was the one who came when the pipes got loud, the one who laughed when your cousins drank. I could walk through your storm and move the crowd, but I couldn't say no, and I should have sang. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, I stayed so long, I answered the blame. I kept your house warm, I kept my face cold. A man can disappear in the things he holds. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, a little more love, a little more shame. Maybe you love me plain and simple, maybe I made a job out of grace. But if I take this coat off now, I don't know what I'm gonna face. I hung your trouble on my shoulders right down my spine, got the shape of it all. Your last good reason slipped out last night, and I still answered when I heard you call. That's the trick with a life built near the flame. You stopped feeling burned, you stopped feeling old. I ain't mad at you, I know my own name. I just don't wear it the way I'm told. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, I stayed so long, I answered the blame. I kept your house warm, I kept my face cold. A man can disappear in the things he holds. Borrowed coat, borrowed name, I wore your life, now it fits like pain. Take it back slow, don't make it look easy. Two in the morning, and you bring that smell in here. Your heel hit the floor like a lie with weight. Hair all wind-tossed, coat half-buttoned wrong. You stood in the doorway at a quarter to fate, like you forgot this place, still knew your song. I seen that look before, that half-smile slash, the one you wear when you think I won't ask. But the whole damn room heard your key turn fast, and I got the kind of quiet that lasts and lasts. Don't say baby like that, gonna soften steel. Don't come in gentle when you know what I feel. Doorway at 2, now everybody see who you are with and what that does to me. Don't act surprised when the whole room stare. You walked in late with somebody else's hair. Doorway at 2, and the night went thin. I can't unsee what you brought back in. There's lipstick on your collar that ain't my shade. There's a laugh still stuck in the edge of your throat. You said don't start trouble, but trouble got made the second you chose what you chose. I ain't proud of the look I gave that door. I ain't proud of the way my hand found glass. But shame don't pay the rent no more, and hurt don't know how to pass. Doorway at 2, now everybody see who you are with and what that does to me. Don't act surprised when the whole room stare. You walked in late with somebody else's hair. Doorway at 2, and the night went thin. I can't unsee what you brought back in. Play the saint, but everybody here knows what I ain't. I loved you mean, I loved you true. Now I'm looking at the part I can't undo. You said it wasn't nothing, said the car just stalled, said the wind was bad, said the bridge was slick. But the room got smaller, and I heard it all in the way you stood there, not quite thick. I don't need the details, I know the crime. It's the same old smoke with a new perfume. What breaks a man ain't always time. Sometimes it's one step back into the room. Doorway at 2, now everybody see and what that does to me. Don't act surprised when the whole room stare. You walked in late with somebody else's hair. Doorway at 2, and the night went thin. I can't unsee what you brought back in. Leave the light off, let the door judge you. Don't make me beg aloud. I took the long way home just to slow the truth. Sat in the car till the radio died. You know, the kind of dark that fits a man like proof. When he don't want nobody read his mind. I got no good excuse, no clever line. just these old hands and a tired pride. I can walk through fire when it ain't mine, but I fold up easy when you look me in the eye. Tell me I'm still good if you can. Tell me I ain't all the way gone as a man. I don't need pretty, I don't need kind, I just need one clean word tonight. Tell me I'm still good, don't lie. I've been living off crumbs from your black and white sky. You saw my worst before I did. You heard my excuse before I made it sound right. I keep one foot out like a scared old kid, then I come back crawling to your porch light. If I'm honest, I like the burn, I like the way your disappointment cuts. Every time I leave I learn I got a hunger that don't know enough. Tell me I'm still good if you can. Tell me I ain't all the way gone as a man. I don't need pretty, I don't need kind, I just need one clean word tonight. Tell me I'm still good, don't lie. I've been living off crumbs from your black and white sky. If you say no, I'll hear it. If you say yes, I'll owe it. I know that's ugly, I know that's low, I know a grown man shouldn't need this much light, but I've been in the dark so long I don't trust my own face in the mirror at night. So give me the truth like a shot of gin, hard straight, no sugar on top. If I'm still worth pulling back in, say it once and let me stop. Tell me I'm still good if you can. Tell me I ain't all the way gone as a man. I don't need pretty, I don't need kind, I just need one clean word tonight. Tell me I'm still good, don't lie. I've been living off crumbs from your black and white sky. Don't save me, just say my name honest. Before the sun get right, kettle on the stove and the floor's still cold. I can tell your absence by the shape of the light, by the way the chair sits where you used to hold. I wash a cup, I hear you laugh, I fold a shirt that still knows your skin. A memory ain't just a photograph, it's the same damn morning coming back again. Blue on the window, same old blues on the pane. Every little thing in this room know your name. Blue on the window, weather in my bones. I'm not missing you, pretty, I'm living what you've done. Outside the street got that February bite, bus brakes hissing at the corner light. A man can learn to carry a wound like sight when he sees it every day in the same pale white. Your scarf on the hook, your keys in my tray, a burned out match in the salsa dish. I swear I was letting you fade away, but the house keeps pulling me back to this. Blue on the window, same old blues on the pane. Every little thing in this room know your name. Blue on the window, weather in my bones. I'm not missing you, pretty. I'm living what you've done. The hard part ain't the cry, it's the keeping on. It's the way the day starts, knowing what broke. I light one cigarette and it's already gone, like the last good word in a mouth full of smoke. I don't call you now, I don't beg no more, but I still move careful through the old routine, like love left fingerprints all over the floor, and every clean spot is what might have been if I changed the sheets. You still in the scene. If I crack the shade, you still in the beam. Blue on the window, same old blues on the pane. Every little thing in this room know your name. Blue on the window, weather in my bones. I'm not missing you, pretty. I'm living what you've done. Oh, morning don't erase it. It just shows it better. I met the worst of me at the end of your block. I like to say you made me mean, like I just woke up hard one day. Truth is, I had that old machine in me long before you walked my way. I knew how to smile and keep score. I knew how to vanish and call it grace. I knew how to stand at the wrong man's door and blame the weather on my own face. I ain't just hurt, I'm trained. I've been a bad habit with a human name. The man I was after midnight ain't never been saved for the light. I ain't just hurt, I'm used. I've been carrying old sins in a Sunday suit. I told half-truths smooth as gin. I kept one foot out while I talked love big. I wanted a saint when I came back in, but I brought a liar and a jealous pig. That don't mean you was clean, no sir. It just means I ain't the only wreck cure, and calling my leave in respect. I ain't just hurt, I'm trained. I've been a bad habit with a human name. The man I was after midnight ain't never been safe for the light. I ain't just hurt, I'm used. I've been carrying old sins in a Sunday suit. You didn't turn me into this. You just lit up the room enough to see it. Now the bar stools know my shape, and the night clerks know my shame by sight. I can talk like a man who's late, but I've been late to myself my whole damn life. So if I lose you, I lose the truth. And if I keep you, I keep the bruise. Either way, I got work to do on the part of me that don't know how to choose. I ain't just hurt, I'm trained. I've been a bad habit with a human name. The man I was after midnight ain't never been safe for the light. I ain't just hurt, I'm used. I've been carrying old sins in a Sunday suit. That's the ugly part. It still sounds like me. I used to wait outside like a man at work, face turned up to whatever you throw. I called it love, but it did the hurt, and I kept on standing in your rain to show. You'd come and go like a broken light, flash me bright, then leave me blind. I wore that thunder every night, till I couldn't tell your tears from mine. And I'm done standing in your rain, done letting your storm call my name. I loved you hard, I loved you long, but I can't keep living where the weather went wrong. No more standing in your rain. I'm still yours in memory, not in chain. Don't tell me I'm cruel because I'm clear. Don't call it anger when it's just enough. I've been here so long, the floor went near to the shape of a man who gave too much. You keep the stories, keep the heat, keep the keys you never once returned. I got a whole new ache to meet, and I'm too old now not to learn. I'm done standing in your rain, done letting your storm call my name. I loved I ain't saying you're the devil. I'm saying I can't keep praying at the wrong door. If I look back, that's just a habit. If I miss you, that don't make me weak. Love got no business staying stagnant when it turns a man to a shape so thin he squeaks. So I'll take my coat, I'll take my cough, I'll take the names you never said, and I'll walk where the wind cuts off without asking for the storm to shed. I'm done standing in your rain, not in chains. If you need me, find somebody else's doorstep. I don't live there no more. The place still lives in me. Crossed that threshold once too many times, with my coat half on and my mind half gone. Now the porch light flickers in my spine like it knows the shape of what went on. The house still knows my steps by heart. The screen door coughs when the wind gets mean. I ain't in that room, but I ain't that far. Some debts don't leave when you leave the scene. The house still knows my steps. The floor keeps count of what I left. I walked away, but the echo stayed. Love ain't gone, it just changed shape. The house still knows my steps, and I know now what I kept. To think the inn was clean, door shut, line cut, dark behind. But the truth got teeth, and it came for me in the quiet where I left my mind. I ain't asking back what I can't reclaim. I ain't begging fate to circle round. I'm just saying memory ain't a name. It's a room where the living make a sound. The house still knows my steps. The floor keeps count of what I left. I walked away, but the echo stayed. Love ain't gone, it just changed shape. The house still knows my steps, and I know now what I kept. Maybe I was never there to stay. Maybe I was there to learn how to go. Either way, it costs the same. See my shadow in the wet front glass. That ain't romance, that's just a weak part of a man.